Hey guys, welcome back to Twilight Princess. Last time we impressed some kids with a wooden sword and a slingshot, so we kind of got to see all around our town and village, and now we're going to go save some kids that are chasing after a monkey. But actually, before we do that, we're not going to want to run all the way back here to acquire Epona. Looks like, oh, hey Colin, were you here the whole time? Oh yeah, I don't know if they're okay or not. But we're going to want to take Epona with us because you'll have to call her later on or come all the way back to get her either way. And there's Beth. Let's go and, oh. So there's the other one, Mallow. We're still missing Talo though. He must be really chasing after this monkey. Also, what surprises me is that even after following them on horseback, we're still not even caught up to them. So now we get to see what Faron Woods look like, and there's like some grass there to grab Epona in case you ran here on foot. And some more grass. Man, how far did this kid go? Kid has some endurance. Alright, so before we head that way, we're going to want to take a slight detour over here to talk to this guy with an afro. So how are we doing today, everybody? Are you having a great day, a great night? Let me know. Be looking forward to hearing from you. Do you have an afro like this guy does? I mean, I don't have an afro, but I always think they're pretty cool. I also really enjoy this one episode in Mega Man NT Warrior where Raulu is wearing an afro and they're kind of like pretending to be bad guys to go after Lan because Lan is such an ego in that episode. Anyways, Afro guy here gives us a lantern. I am so sorry I forgot your name. I'm going to have to look it up. I mean, he might have just told me, but I was kind of not really reading the text. But let's go ahead and replace the fishing rod, and then we can use the lantern to, well, light the pot. Nice. Oh, yeah, of course. And yeah, if I run out of oil, I'll definitely come see you. We're not going to be using the lantern as much in the HD version. Also, Epona's not going to be able to really go inside of the cave that we're about to go forward with. Oh, it's Talo's stick. Okay, well, at least we know he went this way. Because he definitely didn't go the other way. So look how bright this looks. Now, it used to be way darker in the GameCube and the Wii. Oh. Wrong one. And you can have the lantern on you, and Link will just kind of put it on his side like that, which I think is pretty cool. But you can also just run through here without even needing the lantern, because it's so well lit up. So unfortunately, the lantern kind of lost its usefulness. It's still useful, don't get me wrong, like getting rid of spiderweb. But I can see everything just fine, and we can create a little more light here, which is okay. Take a small detour here. Come here. Damn keys. Get out of my way. And, oop. Not what I wanted to do. Can imagine that hurting really bad being your head against the wall. But, you know, more money. And thankfully, I mean, my first time playing Twilight Princess, I was actually level grinding. I mean, money grinding in the game because I didn't realize how easy it is to actually acquire money if you just do all the collectible side quests. And it helps to play the game before or to go back and use a map if it's your first time playing. So we're pretty deep into the woods. Looks like we got this bokoblin coming at us. Smack him in the face with my sword. You know, the nice wooden sword. Now, I'm just going to kind of run over here to the right. Even though this area is pretty big and it is really cool, we just kind of want to come over here. And yeah, we're going to take out this guy. Can I jump attack? Oh, I want to try jump attacking this guy. Okay, well it doesn't one-shot him, but it does stun him so you can hit him afterwards. Come on. There you go. There's just something so satisfying with smacking enemies with your sword. One game I really want to play for this channel eventually is The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. and for the Nintendo GameCube, and also Prince Caspian for the PS3. That's been on my mind for some new games to start, but Twilight Princess was the only new game I wanted to start for this channel before I kind of get into other games I haven't finished already. Like Let's Go Pikachu, A Hat in Time. Don't worry, if you're waiting on those, I will be getting to those games as soon as I can. Twilight Princess is the only exception, because this is a game I just been really wanting to play. But don't worry, I do plan on getting back to those other ones. Here is our first piece of heart. In Twilight Princess, you need 5 in order to complete a heart container, whereas in basically any other Zelda game, minus Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you need 4. But even in the newer Zelda games, it's still 4, gosh, I'm trying to think what they're called off the top of my head. They're basically like lights, and like, I haven't played the games in a little while, so forgive me, but after you complete 4 shrines, you can go to a goddess statue, and you're going to be able to basically trade in those lights that you get from the shrines and use it in order to increase your stamina or increase your health. And which is also really nice. Oh wait, that's where I came from. Yeah, do not go towards the red dot on your map. That just kind of tells you where you've been already, and you don't have to fight every enemy. But we did have to go over there to get that small key before we came over here. Because these enemies must have kidnapped Talo or did something. But anywho, they locked the gate here, so if you came here first, you wouldn't have been able to even get inside. Unless you actually like use the rupee glitch, where Link picks up the rupee for the first time. And then he actually can glitch through objects at some point if you wait about 10 hours. You have to look up a speedrunner to see how that trick is done, but you have to grab it like near a gate. And I don't know why you don't want to do that. Oh, I took my first hit. That's okay. Thankfully, they don't hit very hard. Like, 1/4 of a heart's like hardly any damage on normal mode. I will have to find my Ganondorf amiibo so I can use it later on in this playthrough. Why does the bird have like an afro? Huh. Anywho, do you sell any Fruit Loops? He sells lantern oil and a red potion. Neither of which I need at this time, but... Oh yeah, and you'll put money inside of that box right there when you buy something. Otherwise, if you don't, he will attack you. And so that's like the version of stealing in this game. Kind of like in Link's Awakening, you can steal from the shopkeeper. And speaking of Link's Awakening, I just got the remake for the Switch. And I really love the graphics and everything. And I beat the first 2 dungeons, and I still got to play the rest of the game, but I've kind of put it on hold to do other things, so I'm taking a little bit of a break from it. And they actually left in the fact that you can steal from the shopkeeper. Like, I haven't done it, but you can go around his podium where you can buy stuff from him. And I just think it's the coolest thing ever. And actually, because I started playing that Zelda game again, and I never actually defeated Link's Awakening. I never beat Link's Awakening. Well, at least we found Talo and the monkey. So it looks like you two became friends in there, huh? You're not actually chasing the monkey anymore. You're just happy you and the monkey are okay. And I hope you learned your lesson how dangerous the woods are, Talo. And to not do that again. Thankfully they came and we saved them. Yeah, I don't think I'll mention anything to your dad because, you know, Link is a mute. Although it is implied that he does speak. He's just a strong silent type. Oh shoot, here's Colin's dad. Well, I'm glad, you know, Colin basically told you to come and rescue Talo, but... that's okay. What do you mean, weird? I guess if you live here your whole life, it's gonna have a different feeling if it's something is off. Oh yeah, I gotta go to Hyrule tomorrow. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll return safely. Haha, yeah. And Princess Zelda is extremely beautiful in this one. It's actually, she's one of my favorites. Like, this version of her is like my favorite compared to all the others. And then Breath of the Wild's like my number 2. This is like the adult, beautiful, gorgeous Zelda, and Breath of the Wild's like a really cute, beautiful Zelda. So it's like definitely two different types of Zeldas. And of course, the one in this game doesn't get a whole lot of screen time, which we'll be going over that as we get there. I don't want to spoil anything. So I do like the personality and characteristics of Breath of the Wild more, but I do like the aesthetics of this one more, and also like the more mature version as well. Anywho, we got to herd the goats again. Now I'm looking behind Link, I see Epona there in the background. At least I don't have to like run all the way over there. Alright. So this is the second time we have to do this. You only have to do this 3 times if you plan on getting all the heart pieces. And notice how there's 20 goats this time. Yeah, the game wants to double it up on us. Thankfully, the 3rd time we do this, it's much later in the game to where you get a little bit of a break. I think if I had heard goats all the time, I would get really, really sad. There we go. Alright, see how this goat got turned around on me, though? So sometimes you kind of have to do a figure 8 in order to get the goat back in there. And that's actually, like, my fastest time. I never get the goats in, like, 2 minutes and 30 seconds faster than usual. There was double the goats, man. Come on. Give me a little bit of slack there. But that was very fast, if I say so myself. Ah, good old gate hopping. Alright. Now it's about time for us to, you know, head out to Hyrule to deliver a sword. I wonder who the sword is for. And do we make a lot of money off this sword? No, I questioning things again. So, I know they said her name before. Her name is Illia. And as we can tell, this is like one of Link's best friends and potential lover. But I'm always the guy who ships Link and Zelda, so I'd never really shipped Link and Ilia, but it's a possibility. Link is like a ladies' man. He's like Leon in the Resident Evil series. There's always a girl that likes Leon, you know, and basically every game he's in, and movies and stuff. And oh man, Leon's one of my favorite characters in video games. I couldn't really rock that same long hair as Leon or Link or even Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia, but they are some of my favorite characters of all time. And if you want to get to know me better, and you know these games, then you'll know that, you know, I like the characteristics and their personalities and what they fight for and stuff like that. Ilya is getting mad at Link because she got hurt with Link probably hopping fences. But was it really the fences here? The fences in the forest? Oh. Now, my first time seeing this, I was dying of laughter with like how she yelled at both of them. Because we never saw this much facial expressions in Zelda before. Like, in terms of like games, the Zelda games look more realistic, like Ocarina of Time and this one. Like, Wind Waker had a lot of facial expressions, and it came out before this, but even though I love Wind Waker a lot, and I would love to play for the channel one day, Twilight Princess definitely has to come first for me. And I also still need to buy a copy of Wind Waker HD, so that's also another reason. I never played the HD version. But I've beaten the GameCube version many, many times. Oh. I guess I should have talked to Maribel, because I forgot to do this a second time. Thankfully, this is really, really short. I guess I could have shown you what happens if I just get knocked over by it. I'm surprised we haven't fired Fado yet with how many goats get loose around here. And at least the goat didn't get away. Huh. There's more chickens around here lately. Let's go get our horse back so we can actually make that delivery. So get our horse back, go see Russell, you know, things are going just fine and dandy. I guess I am, actually. They don't normally have people through? Huh, yeah, sure. Let's just kind of run over here. Ah, they're gonna get on our way. Oh, really? Uh, I guess fun for you guys, work for me. Really? Yeah, but you did get caught, Talo. We got. If I'm reading too fast, feel free to like pause to read all the text. I will try going slower, of course. I shouldn't try going as fast. You want my wooden sword? And he's asking for it. We could say sorry, but then we have to go through the dialogue again, and he will not let us pass. So you have to let them have your wooden sword for a little while. Although, we'll be honest, it's going to be a little longer than a little while. But hey, you know what? I'm not rescuing you guys. I'm not going in the deep forest. Do I really need the wooden sword? Oh, what's up, Colin? Sure, no problem. Where are they, huh? No, you're scared of swords? I mean, to be fair, I like guns, but guns are also scary. So, yeah, I totally understand that. But I also really like swords, and if I grew up during, I guess, the time where swords were more prevalent in warfare and things like that, I would definitely be, I don't know, maybe in a different lifetime, I was like a warrior and like, or a Roman soldier or something, and I had like a sword and a shield. Or, it would have been pretty cool. Anywho, oh yeah, you can go to the front, or you can just crawl through here to make things faster. But I'm going to show you what happens when you do go to the front. Maybe there's more squirrels up there. Oh, the gate is locked. Why do you lock us out of the gate? Oh, she has some attitude about her. What? Think of what I've done for a change. Change my attitude. Lady, Link is like calm most of the time. You should change your attitude. Okay, well, I'm really glad I brought Colin along. Huh. Yeah, I guess I could crawl through that tunnel, huh? Well, okay, I mean, I guess I have to. Hello, squirrels. And I know Wind Waker was the first Zelda game, to my knowledge. Yeah, it's to, like, let you crawl. Which I thought was, like, the coolest thing ever, and I really want to play Wind Waker again. It's so expensive to buy the Wii U games of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker now. They're like over $100 or at $100. And as life became more expensive in the year of 2021 to 2024, it's a lot harder to throw $100 at another Zelda game. And I also just wanted to buy Link's Awakening first as well. But in due time, my friends, in due time. Oh, yeah. This is Epona. It's pretty cool that you get Epona so early on in this game. You don't have to, like, win a race at Lon Lon Ranch to get it. To get her. Like you did in Ocarina of Time. Well, I'm glad you're being a lot nicer to me all of a sudden. What? Promise you what? Oh. No promises on that. But yeah, sure. I mean, I'll do my best. I love the way Link looks in this game. I do wish they kept this version of Link in Smash Ultimate, but at the same time I know that this Link was already in two Smash Brothers games, Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Super Smash Bros. 4. So letting the new Link in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom be in Ultimate makes sense to me. It just would have been cool if they let us continue playing with this Link just because they play so differently in Smash Brothers. Again, games that I'm going to be playing more of. Yeah, if Link had his sword here, I wonder how he would do trying to fight off those enemies coming in on these boars. Or even this guy here. This ogre with all this armor. I don't think his wooden sword would have done him any good. But it does make more sense as to how, I'm not going to say useless, but how he can't really defend anyone because he doesn't have any weapons anyways at this moment. Oh, yeah, I'd probably have a concussion too if I were Link right now. Well, luckily for us, they didn't see us because we fell down. Unfortunately for Link, our friend just got kidnapped right in front of him. Well, I mean, he was knocked out, but still. Oh boy. What is going on? What is this? That's like this dark energy to it. Is this what Russell's talking about? Oh crap. Well, that's not good. And keep in mind, Twilight Princess came out when Hot Topic was like in its goth phase. So like everything had to be really edgy. Like look how cool this looks. And so this is just kind of like the taste for the times, you know. And what happens in this game would probably never really happen again in any other Zelda game. I don't want to spoil it, but hey, if you just watch, you'll see right here. So if you know me, some of my favorite animals, and this must be really painful by the way, are foxes, eagles, and wolves. Those are like my top 3 favorite animals. So Link got turned into a wolf from being in this dark realm. Slight spoiler, also known as the Twilight Realm. Huh. Wow, so they're dragging me away. Okay. Who's that? Orange hair? I do love how clean it looks being the HD version. Yeah, I'll save my game. Always save my game. I mean, it does tell you what day I recorded this on. Not that that's really an issue. The day I recorded it on, the day it gets uploaded are 2 totally different days, because it does take me time to go back and edit these, and unfortunately they're not a high priority. I have others. I have like client work, I have my own stuff that is more towards finishing filmmaking, to where I need to prioritize that instead of editing gameplay videos sometimes. So it does take me a while to get around to these. But on the bright side, with how much I've been editing over the last 13 years, essentially, my editing's gotten a lot faster than it used to be. So it won't take me as long to edit these videos, but I do like to space out when I upload them. But anywho, the more you know. Oh, you found us. Okay, well, found Link. I mean, a wolf's bite would be... I think I'd be scared if I saw a wolf. Huh. Really? How do you plan on helping me? And yes, we're still in like a tutorial type of mode. Even though, because now we finished the tutorial for Link, we're going to be in the tutorial for Wolf Link. Now, one thing that always drove me crazy is notice how she called him a human just a moment ago? Like, everyone's a Hallian elf. I just think it's a translation error, like between the Japanese to English version. Because to me, they are elves. They are not humans. But since our race is a human, Nintendo was okay with that translation going that direction because they want us to relate more to the characters we're playing. And you relate more to a human than an elf because, you know, we're not like the elves in Lord of the Rings. Okay, so she let us out, and at least we're out of our chain, but the chain's still going to be on us, and it's going to be permanent, so you might as well get used to it. You can dig in these little dirt patches to kind of help us get around certain obstacles in the game, which is pretty cool. Being able to dig like a dog or a wolf. Weren't you just here? Oh. Hey, get off my back. Why are you on my back? I'm not like... I mean, I guess you're not really heavy or anything either. So Link does have a lot of companions, or at least the versions of Link. Midna is like my favorite one. Fi, or Fi in Skyward Sword, which I haven't played the HD version of that one yet either, but I will eventually, is my least favorite one. Because she's just very annoying and she bothers you too much. Maybe in the HD version she doesn't, but oh man, she really, really bothers you. Okay, well, that's all the time I have for today's episode. I don't want this to go too long. Thank you very much for joining me on me playing Twilight Princess. And I look forward to you guys sticking around for the rest of the game. It does get a lot better from here. Let me know what your favorite Zelda game is. Let me know how you're doing. And if you would like, comment, subscribe, and share, I would greatly appreciate it. With that being said, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.